first let's look at a word which is, generally used definitely in New Age, the work. Okay,
Mhm. Right.
the work in many, many, many sort of um, ways, beliefs, religions. There is the work. Let's take it to the root of it. The root of it within the language is actually speaks about like mm, like you take, let's say, a skin, a skin of an animal, and you actually work it out into something else, into a leather.
Mhm.
So you transforming its use. Once it was at the cover and the paint draw of an animal, and now it moved into something that is going to cover human. Okay, so it's sorting out, and actually I'm giving it just an example, but in Hebrew it means to transform from something to something. Okay, it means, but to transform what? Work in Hebrew is avodah. It should transform myself to be a dress, meaning a place, an ecology, which will allow not the expression of myself, but the the revelation of Malchut, or the revelation of the Creator. Now, most of the work that we know in the world speaks about my development, my spirituality, yeah, my achievement. Okay, this is why it fails to be in contact with the Creator, because about it speaks about actually development and not evolution. Okay? Though it can speak about evolution. I know that there are many ways and groups that speak about, that they have some that they channel the future. Okay, and they channel the. So first, to channel is not to work, because the channel is only what is in the astral light, meaning everything that already happened. You cannot channel anything that did not happen yet. Okay, just to give you a law of the spirit. Okay, because we live within a library which is called Akashic Library. This means everything that exists within the, you can say, the electromagnetic field of this planet. First, so this is out. Now, second, this is what we say, the work. So there are conditions to the work. And the condition of a group is not because um, because there's no place for one, for selfhood within the work, but it's a false selfhood. So in order to redefine it, you need the wholeness of the structure, or the net that will allow you to redefine yourself. Because we're coming in our effort and our ideas about what is work, and we need to surrender it in the entrance. I know that we sort of we hide many things, and as we pass through, okay. But it's like, how you pass today in airport, that it's like a Röntgen that sees everything everything that you take within your luggage, yeah. So it's not that the higher does not see what we smuggle inside, but it takes on, let's say, it gives us the credit that when we'll unpack, we'll see that within the ecology, we'll see that the irrelevancy of it, the disturbance of it, the need to reform it, the need to reset it in different way. So when we'll come second time tomorrow to pass through, we will trust the system, the ecology more. But we have to go into this ecology, that we become transparent. We become transparent to the higher, and therefore more and more transparent to our agenda in relation to spirituality, including into our relation to the Creator. So this is why we need the group. It's grouping, it's gathering intention in order to allow us power. We don't, as the person, particular self outside, we don't have the power to communicate. Not only between ourselves. We are not screened. We're not a powerful enough intention to draw the creator's sight, or the creator looking at us. Yeah, because the sort of asking, praying, whatever we call it, outside has no actually true human interest in it. It has a very personal interest in it, which is more to do with our animalistic part, the sort of nature part, that is asking and praying and, performing tantrums against the Creator and against reality. So it's not that there is no connection between you and you within the group. There is, if you remember that you can do the work where you were supposed to do it. There is a very important letter of Bala Sulam, which in it he actually gives some sort of a fable, or actually a structure of a myth of a king inviting all citizens of the world to come and do the work. And actually, he allocate specific tables and places to do the work. And it seems that there's no one who is watching. So those who are loyal are staying within the ecology and the tables to do the work. And they were saying, why we should work here? Let's take it home. Let's take it to the place where it's more comfortable for us and we feel more ourselves. And actually, they, in that respect, because they feel that they are not being watched, meaning that there is no providence, they lose their ability to be partners. So I don't want you to lose, so we need group. Okay. Group is where there is a group is the place where we can work. And the books are the desk upon which we should do the work. Okay. So now let's say when you go out, you remember where you should come in and what you should bring with you in order to facilitate and to make most of the time that you are within this ecology. Yeah. So now we have a mission when we go out. It's not devoid of mission. It's when we go out, actually we are our sight, our attention, our listening. It's not a question of descending. It's a question of being with in order to be included with the separation. So we will, when we come inside the environment, we will be able to plea for them as well. They will be included in us as a human representative. Yeah. So this, when we go out, we are unable to influence at all spiritually. We can, we can do what we can do in order to help our neighbor and to be a decent people. But this is not spiritual. No. It's difficult not to be a decent person and to work within spirituality, but this is a different issue because it speaks about the tendency.